Alright, here's the rear door lock and opening mechanism for an FJ40. I've already pulled out some of the bits as I was pulling the door down to give it a bit of a clean up and rust repair. Now I want to pull all this down and fix all that, because that there you can see is very loose, that's all a bit loose and it's all just cruddy. So we want to clean it up and we'll pull it apart. So we'll have a look at how we pull it apart. Small Phillips head screwdriver, little screw, and that just slides straight off. Keep it all in our little bag, 12mm. Now under here is a small spring and ball bearing. Don't lose it. So a little ball bearing and a spring goes inside that, so we don't want to lose them. Now this here, I'll grind that back when we repair that. So let's cut that off now. Right, there's the original pin that I just ground off the back. See, it slots into there quite nicely and snug. Fits into there nice and snug. But it's just worn a bit on the back, probably worn a bit here. So I can either get a very fine piece of nylon or another little washer, just pack that and make it, take all the slop out of it. This handle is all cracked. It's all cracked along here and all along here. So we're going to attempt to punch this pin out, slide that handle off and see if we can repair it. It's easy. Let's see if we can fix this now. Used the Dremel and dug it all out. What I'm going to use is this power grip glue and powder. You get it from Tool King, you can buy it on their webpage. It's pretty good stuff, so some of that down there. Cool thing about this powder is once you've done this, built it up, you can grind it all back and get your shape that you're after. That, clean up on the linisher, and that'll fix those cracks, and then we'll just give it a paint. Alright, so I hit that with a linisher, gave it a quick rough and then hit it with a fine file just to clean this up. Now I'll give it a bit of a paint and see how it turns up. Alright, cleaned it all up with degreaser, brushed it, scrubbed it. So now we can wire wheel it. A lot of sharp edges where it was originally pressed out. So we'll just clean up some of those sharp edges just on the linisher. cleaned all this up, ended up just using the wire brush. This sandblaster, little sandblaster's broken. Now you remember I cut that off the back of that. I was going to tack weld that, but I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to attempt to, we'll cut this off here, then we'll drill and tap, and then we'll tap this bolt so it'll sit in the back, and that way we can remove it whenever we need to do that later in life. This here was my grandfather's tapping handle. Handed down to me, it's still going strong. Actually better quality than I've ever seen on the market you get today. Okay, I've drilled and tapped my hole, 5mm M5. So that sits in there, and there. It's a little bit off center, but that's not going to matter. Loctite, and that will be beautiful. Give this handle a sand down where I've glued all that. Alright, so here's the handle I repaired. It's come up pretty nice. All the cracks are sealed up, it's painted. So let's see if we can get this in. A little support pin. Beautiful. Right, so we're trying to make a little shim to go between there and here, just to take that slop out. Let's try a milk lid. Alright, let's try that as our little washer.